Hello again, Jason Maraschiello here. I wanted to put up a series of videos that are some different metaphors that have been really impactful for me. And I just want to talk about them and kind of break them out a little bit more. As I've talked about in other videos, metaphors can be extremely powerful to actually cut through the different layers of self and to really get a point across. So the one I want to talk about today is this idea of this pond in our mind. And this has been referenced in a lot of Buddhist philosophy and different texts. So if you want to kind of try this with me, or if you just want to pretend, the idea is that within each of us, there's this pond within our mind. And this pond is made up of our different physical senses or non-physical senses, and we perceive the world around us through the reflection of this pond. So perceive the world. So what we see, what we're really taking into the world around us, is merely a reflection of this pond. So the idea is if the pond is completely still, the water is flat, then we have a clear representation of the world around us. But our thoughts are kind of like the wind. So the more that the thoughts are introduced, the stronger the wind is blowing, we begin to see ripples on the surface of the water. And it begins to distort the world around us. So the more that we're trying to see the world by analyzing it all the time, the less of the accurate representation we're actually getting. And our emotions are kind of like a dye. And the more that we try to perceive the world through using our emotions, we're kind of changing the color. So it's like adding little drops of different colors into this water. And then what starts to happen is we begin to see everything through a hue of our emotion. This is why if you're really angry or you're really down and feeling negative, you're going to see everything negatively. You're going to find things that make you angry. You're going to find that because the world is now tinted that red or whatever the color is that representation of emotion is. So the idea, we can use this through a meditation, or you can just use this metaphor to kind of help you perceive the world around you. If you are doing this as a meditation, you can close your eyes, you can try to visualize this pond, and simply see if you can just try to still it. The more that we can still our mind, that's how we still the water. The more that we still the water, the more that we're truly seeing the world around us. So like all of our meditations, maybe it's helpful to start with just some breathing to get you into a bit more of a Zen-like state and a place for these visualizations to take place. And then see if you can bring about a pond. Whatever pond works for you, whatever image works for you, and see if you can still that water. Good luck. I'll see you next time.